What is she doing? What's she doing?
This is happening. I love
What is she doing?
We have no idea, but we are live. We are live. We are streaming. We are the moment.
Stealing public Wi-Fi and eating krellas.
Per usual. This feels accurate. I have a question. Chat, can you tell me that you see me?
Oh, yeah, over here.
It says that we have 0 viewers.
Yeah, fuck them. No, I'm kidding. I don't
know. No. But like, there are people that typically are commenting. So for 42 seconds. Oh, now we have 30. Hello, lovies.
I see comments, hon.
Huh?
I see comments.
Yeah, but nobody since we've just started.
Oh. Can they see you? You want me to check on my phone? Oh, I was gonna say, let me check on my phone. I'm on my phone.
Oh, hello, Spring. Hello. They're saying lovies are in the house. We have the Sunglasses crew of the United States of America coming to you from the East Coast of the continental U.S. It is Nurse Kim as Timu, Mrs. Parks. It is Auntie Deb live and in color from Dunkin' Donuts parking lot of unknown origin. Is that okay?
Stealing public Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Stealing public Wi-Fi.
Have to.
And right below me is the shittiest bitch that ever lived. Okay? The top tier comedian who deserves an actual Grammy for her ability to put up with Auntie Deb and myself on a regular basis. Say the most incredible one-liners that have ever been virtually said to us on YouTube. Her name is OB the shitty bitch.
Hello, police. I'd like to report a hateful crime.
Where?
It looks like she is behind a Lexus.
Hateful crime. She is behind a Lexus. Well,
it looks like the tail light might be broken.
Alexis just left her shift. So who are you?
Alexis left her shift and she's a broken bitch.
20 minutes ago. She clocked out 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes. Okay, well, you know, it's broken.
You know what? And I really don't like these prank. You know what? These prank phone calls aren't going to.
I think she's on crack.
They're not going to do it anymore.
Well, she couldn't afford the car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Let's go. We have another person in. And she's gone. Mrs. Parks.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hon, we can't see you.
You can't see me.
You were in the house, but I see your house.
Yeah. Hey, you know how you know you're fucking rich? It's when your house looks like a royalty-free background.
Oh,
what?
It's when her real house looks like something I would use as a royalty-free background. That is literally her real house. It's not a fake background.
It is. Yeah. It's a green screen.
No.
There's Fresca in that fridge.
There's
Boston. Wait, that's Boston. Never mind.
I see.
There's Fresca in the fridge. Oh, I love it.
Dude, I can't.
Hon, we can't see you.
No, I'm coming. I ran to get something. Sorry.
Well, I apologize for putting you in so early.
No. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm sorry. Okay.
Listen, we love you.
Look what I forgot.
Oh, my pearly girl. Oh, and I've got Mrs. Parks. How dare I?
In case there was any clutching. Oh, I'm way too close to this.
Gosh, you are so pretty, Mrs. Parks.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my God.
You look so nice, Miss Parks.
Thank you. I just had the roots done this morning. Had the hair kissed by the sun. So this is fresh, like hairdresser hair. You know how you always look when you first come from the hairdresser.
I love it. So, you are everything. You are the moment. And Maddie Wags, hi, Lovey. She says the pearls. Maddie Wags, I don't know if you were here last night, but on Saturday evening, if you don't know, then you know that Mrs. Parks gifted me this quadruple banger of a pearl ring necklace in order for us for when the effery of the Commonwealth has gotten too close to the sun. I have a choker to clutch them all.
It's every day, right?
Oh, it feels that way. And today was just another example. But did you all watch it?
I only got like 15 minutes in, and then I wanted to save it for later because I had to go to my thrift stores.
Watch
I
what?
watched the motions hearing today. I watched the Lawyer You Know's recap.
Ooh, what did Peter say?
That greaseball.
He thought, like, he really didn't have a whole lot to say till the end when they went after, they started talking about Morrissey's phone. He had all kinds of stuff to say. I mean,
Did he call his dad? Did he call his dad and say, "Hey, Dad, what do I tell these people on YouTube, Dad?"
I
Wait,
love Papa
dad?
Tragos. I love
Who's his
Papa
dad?
Tragos.
Papa Tragos, dude. The
Papa
hottie of the
Tragos.
group. He's the hottest in the whole family.
Wait,
He's like Karen Reed's dad. He's just so fucking hot.
Why were you all wearing glasses when I got here?
For you.
oh, she thinks it's a dig. She thinks it's a dig.
It's
Dig.
not a dig.
Oh,
It's not a dig.
hey, why'd you guys take them off? I just got all my shit on.
She thinks it's a dig at her thing. I know she does.
Mrs.
Why-
Potts
I have
thinks this is a
WrestleMania.
dig towards her. It is not.
Yeah.
She is the moment. We live for her. Oh,
Oh, darling.
okay. Somebody
Darling.
clip this. Clip it. Clip it. It's happening. First of all, this is
Going
going to be epic. Prepare everybody for the inability for a sentence to be completed, for a train of thought to be completed.
Not happening.
This
Not here.
is ADD on the screen. We love you. Now,
Motion
Mrs.
to put a
Potts.
motion. Can I put a motion forward real quick before we start?
Please do.
Can we get Mazza in here? I have questions about cake and wings.
You talked about it
Mazza
tonight.
Media, this is an SOS. We are
a call.
sending out an SOS to you. If you are available, find your sweet ass in this chat, and I'm sending you a link.
Send him a link on Twitter. If we can get Mazza in here wearing sunglasses.
Oh,
Shit,
My
dude.
life
I
is
wonder if we
complete.
should like rank chicken wings or like chicken wing places.
Bitches are gonna slide out of their chairs, dude.
Those are the only two things I did not eat were the chicken wings and the chocolate cake. But I had the cornbread. I had the ribs.
Cornbread.
I
I
had
see
the
a lot of
pasta.
chats being like, "Is he single?" Like a lot.
The chat.
A lot.
Mass is
I'm
not.
just
He's
saying.
not hard on the eyes. He's really
I'm just
not.
saying.
You said hard on.
Pose, love him.
I did want to make one
That's
special shout out immediately
Oh,
for
of
Mary Malaki, who is our
fixed up.
freak off expert, and
The Diddy
she
machine fixer.
She's pretty
What?
cool.
She fixes Diddy machines.
she does.
She's
She
the
does.
The voting machines?
Diddy machines.
Yeah, it's voting machines.
Okay,
dude.
well,
Yeah, it's
neither
all
here
the
nor
same
there.
now.
We
No.
love it. Thank you, Mary Malaki. Thank you for marking yourself present at the select board meeting this evening. I am a chapter president
This is
of the
happening.
select board. However, that motion has not been discussed in Oblivious Benson's chat, so I don't even know if I can have a chapter.
I feel like this is getting hijacked, and I feel like you're being a real Rita right now. So I'm
She
gonna have
said-
to have you escorted out by security.
She said she was
If
going to
you
do this. She
Keep
said
this
she
shit up.
was going to take in the select board.
I know what she said, and you know what? I've already audited the audit committee.
That's the American way.
I've reversed the audit, and they found that you're too expensive. We can't afford you.
That's true.
We have
Touche.
Mrs. Parks. Yes, we can.
We can't fucking rub two dimes together to make a quarter. How are we gonna fucking get Nurse Kim? How are we gonna get Nurse Kim? What do you
Can I
charge?
do it pro
Motion to
bono?
commandeer. Motion to commandeer.
Ooh.
Commandeer?
Motion
Not
to
on this
commandeer.
board. No.
Never have I ever.
I say aye.
No.
Aye. Motion to commandeer Nurse Kim. Aye.
And
Aye.
gay.
Aye. Nay.
You are gay.
Gay.
This hurts.
The
You're a
ayes
horse.
have it.
You're a fucking horse. That's what I heard. I heard nay, you're a horse. Okay. I'm not,
Yay.
listen, know what?
Miss
If
Parks,
you want to take this
you know what?
board
Do
from
not
me,
call Miss Parks gay. Don't. That's not nice.
she squares a $3 bill. Look at her.
Just because she had one experience in college.
She has
Karen
Fresca.
got me. I
She
said
has
pro
Fresca.
boner. No one cared. Okay.
She has
I'm
Fresca.
s-
and
I
kettle.
didn't even hear
care.
that.
Listen, I'm hard
How
as
could
shit
you
right
hear?
You're too much. You're too much.
Listen, we brought you here tonight for a reason, Mrs. Parks. And this
Yes.
is, we have to get into it. And
Okay.
the reason that you are here is not only because you are the moment. You are the glue that held us together. You are the woman who took between 149 pitches and 364. Okay. And we will never have enough words to express our thankfulness for you to take a car service because you have a rich husband and trot your ass down to see us on a Saturday evening. We love you. Now, Oblivious Benson knows that you are here, and she said that you were her plant. Can you confirm or deny?
I was just that day. The plant was requested.
Implantation.
It was not pre. Oh, she had a whole list of stuff she wanted me to say and do.
Tell them what you didn't do. Tell them what you didn't do. The one that I requested the most.
Everything that you told me to do, I did not do.
Let's not. You're gaslighting me and making me feel like a ditty right now. Listen.
No, I'm just kidding.
He said I told her that she could pick anything. We could do any episode. It's up to her. It's her pick. It's her treat. And in exchange, she just has to go up and stand by like BLT and maybe like, accuse him of fart. The whole thing was go stand next to him and say, "Oh my God, did you just fucking fart?" And then just walk away. And she just had to say it loudly. And she could have done it to him, Turtle Boy, anybody. She could have done it to anybody, but she just had to.
They're leaving us.
You know why? Because they don't want the smoke, Miss Parks. They don't know what it's like to be like, not give a fuck level. You know what I mean? We're in the Illuminati. Like me and you, we don't givers with presidential people. Okay. I know that you.
Oh, and they're telling everybody, oh, this was just like another Tuesday for Mrs. Parks. I mean, I've been to plenty of fundraising events in my life. None like this.
When was the last time you went full ops Mossad on someone? Like, when was the last time you went covert ops? Like, you haven't done that. Never, like ever. Like, your security clearance for the night alone cost me a jet. Yeah. Like, it was, I had to give up half of Betsy DeVos's yacht that I bought into. All right. I had to give up my portion of Little St. James Island. I had to give up so much.
You're way out of my league. Way out of my league.
Just to afford the security clearance for you. And then you get in there and you don't even accuse anyone of farting?
No, I didn't. I was so well behaved. I just want
to say this. Let me just
nervous.
That is, you are a perfection, and you were not nervous. You are a fibber Magoo.
Oh my God. I was totally nervous.
Confidence.
I was totally nervous. I was totally nervous. But I was funny. Like, Nurse Kim, to her credit, treats everybody like they're her first cousin. And I was taking a million photos because I thought Nurse Kim knew all of these people because they were like, "Lovey, I love your face," running up to her, kissing her, hugging her, maybe sometimes touching her, squishing her. And I was like, "Oh, let me grab a photo," thinking that these were people that Nurse Kim knew. Like, because I had never been to like a thing before. Like, you guys know people. Yeah, no, she didn't know anybody.
You've never been to a thing before?
No, I had never been to like a Karen Reed event before, but you guys have been to Karen Reed events, so you recognize people.
Miss Parks, let me handle this. I'm here to protect
I didn't recognize a soul.
Like, don't worry about what Mrs. Parks has been to or hasn't been to. Okay, you can, if you have questions to ask about her personal life, you can go through me. Okay, you don't need to ask her these questions. She's at a security clearance level you can't even fucking comprehend. All right, she can't be telling you about this private shit. Ask her about her makeup. Stop. Enough.
Crazy.
Don't worry about what she does or where she gets her money.
But Miss Nurse Kim was, well, we walk in and everybody was like, right in her, why is she leaving again?
Because she's embarrassed.
It's embarrassing.
It's so sweet.
Don't you love the pop out option? I love the pop out.
Well, you were popping last night, so now I'm popping.
We can pop out?
No popping out. No popping out. No, everybody.
On the phone, it's so easy. You get embarrassed, you just do a little.
See, look, everybody. Well, I'll just take over. I'm having that takeover spirit.
How do I pop out and pop back in? It just lets me pop out. I can't pop back in.
Let Parks take it over. Pop
Maddie Wags.
She does.
I would have accused
Look out
someone
for parks.
I could not do that. OB gave me a list of things to do, none of which I did. I was trying to be on my very best behavior. My husband was a little worried about me going to this, so he did get me a car and a driver because he's like, hey, you don't need to be on the road after having a glass of wine, which I wouldn't have done anyway, right? But he's like, you don't need to be getting on the road with like out of state plates, da 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 da. Like, no, ma'am. So that's why that was the reason for the driver, not because we're
And that's why I had a tail. I had a tail on you. I microchipped you. I was following you by your IP pings on your phone. I mean, we had 4 security guards behind you the entire time. I don't know how you didn't get the safe.
Uncle Frank, you finally watched The Glare? You've never watched him before?
I knew it. She didn't know who the fuck The Glare was. She was just hitting on anyone.
Yeah. Was she?
Frank.
You never. I thought you wanted all the holes destroyed.
Yeah, she wanted all the holes wrecked like a hotel room Miss Park stated. And listen, we need to get you looking at people's faces and memorizing their names soon, Frank, because this is a problem. What if he was ugly?
What did you just say? Wait a second. Hold on. Auntie just said about Brian, and her comment was about the glarer.
No, Glare.
Glare.
Yeah, Glare.
Oh. Okay.
She wants to get her holes filled. I'm trying to be PG.
Oh my!
Trying to get her holes filled by Glare. I'm trying to get Brian farted up. You feel me? In a polite way, in a like I respect you way.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. And
OB,
if I have a question for you, where were you on Saturday?
I was in Texas.
And that's where you reside?
Yeah. I gotta stay down here and keep everything, going. I do.
Make sure no
one's going in Texas.
Yeah, I just have to make sure that people are waving around their gun. If you're not waving a gun around down here, you're not you'll get arrested. You have to do a lot of crazy shit. You have to keep up with a quota. We have a list, like the one I gave Miss Parks when you moved here.
When did you ask her to be like a mole?
Mole?
No, I don't think you asked me to be a mole. You just gave me a list of things to do.
Just a list of things to do.
Where's the list? Where is this list?
Don't worry about my dossiers with other people.
Yeah, you can't have multiple fucking dossiers.
I have 20 million dossiers. What are you talking about? I have a dossier in my pocket right now. Mookie's has a dossier for what he's going to eat tomorrow. We have dossiers.
And he's got a wet snoot because there was a lot of concern after watching the Animal Planet and becoming a part of the X community of Animal Planet, that there was someone has triggered me and said that our dogs could be dehydrated if their snoots are dry. So everyone in the chat, if you've got a dog that you love, boop that snoot tonight and ensure that it is moist. Ensure that there is abilities for sniffles, because if not, those dehydrated kings could crossy paw for one last time. Okay, and not wake up due to dehydration. It's a very serious illness.
You know what's amazing is that Kino, he has a wet snoot all the time, right? Like his snoot is good.
Kino is the wettest snoot,
but he's in a factory all day.
Your snoot dry, my snoot wet.
He's being worked to death every day at a factory, for slave wages, and he's clearly been beaten at the factory, and yet he comes home perfectly dry snooted. And I mean, I know what they make Kino do. You've told me.
Hey Sophie, I'm on
the factory. I would like to tell you that even when he is out of state in a family vacation, when he's trying to celebrate the holidays with all of his loved ones, they still make him work. And it feels very racist because he is a Japanese descendant. He is a Shiba Inu, which is the holiest of all dogs from Japan. Now, I say to us, we will never repeat the sins of our past, and we all should remember internment camps and never allow Kino to feel those feelings bubble up within for his ancestors. Okay, so that's why I rub his shoulders every night, and he's a good boy. Where is he? with
having
my
I'm
flashbacks of Pearl Harbor right now.
Do to you? What
What
did
did they
what have you
do?
done?
Jimmy, help Kimmy. Jimmy.
Jimmy, help Jimmy.
Help Kimmy, Jimmy.
Help,
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
help
Jimmy,
Kimmy.
Is it
Where are
inches?
you?
Is it
Jimmy, my
inches?
toes, Jimmy. Help Kimmy.
He's
You
got
had a good
boo-boos.
point though, Ob. You had a good point that she gave those things away for free.
I
She
did? Yeah, listen,
I should have
can we
censored out
talk?
the feet.
Kim, we got to have a come to Jesus talk. Listen, hon,
Could have made some
you
money.
can't
off
be
that.
giving away the foot pics for
Yeah,
free. You got to
I
start
know.
pixelating those dogs, dude.
I
The second
know,
you let
dude.
the
I
dogs
know. I
out,
agree. You had a
ooh,
good
the
point.
yard's gonna be stormed. Do you
Okay, quick
understand?
question.
Wait, hold on.
What
Full
are we
stop,
talking
better.
about?
Full stop, better. Your cats gotta have wet noses too, or just dogs? I think cats have dry noses.
What? Cats have noses made out of sandpaper. You can't get that shit.
Yeah. My JoJo has a dry ass fucking nose, dude.
Yeah, I think that's on brand.
Okay.
And I think that is okay. But I'm going to try to keep us on par right now, guys. Okay. And we need to
You
have.
want this?
You wanted this.
Listen,
This was your idea.
this was my idea. And this is no. I'm just saying for Mrs. Parks, because if it was just us, I just am saying we have a celebrity here. Okay. We have who brings me joy regularly. Okay, who may have sunglasses that where did I buy these? The Marshalls. Where did Mrs. Parks get her sunglasses? And what sunglasses are at the other house?
So today's sunglasses are from Tiffany. These are from a couple summers ago. These are Tiffany. They're from the Sunglass Hut. Let's face. I got these at the Sunglass Hut. Don't be dumb. So.
A whole ass hut
of sunglasses.
It's incredible what they've done to that hut. Now,
they do great things. But
those glasses know I'm poor. Those glasses know that I'm poor.
Do you know where those aviators are? Those new aviators.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, my child. It's your auntie. It's your auntie, Nurse Kim.
Do you know?
Thank you for giving me your mother's contact information.
Fetch me the help. Yes. Get me my
darling. Darling, where are mommy?
My glasses.
Mommy.
Go get mommy her glasses.
Yes. If I see one chip on that lens.
Oh, lovey.
Darling.
You want to come in?
I'll be right back. I have to go read a book.
Hi, honey.
There's little Parksy.
Look at that little Park.
Oh, it's a baby little Park.
It's mommy.
Oh, hi, little Park.
The mama girl.
Oh, she's beautiful. You look just like your mom.
She's the best.
Bluetooth off.
It's so cute. Neither of them know how to work a phone. It's
adorable. I totally relate. Everything is stuck in the computer. We have no idea where it is.
I love them. It's a baby Park.
Oh, baby Park.
Hello. Alabama.
Are you excited for your trip?
Ooh.
Huh?
She's not going on the trip.
No, Sophie's staying home.
Sophie's staying home because she has plans.
Sophie's choice.
It is.
Sophie, talk to the family.
Sophie,
tell us everything, Soph.
I haven't told anybody anything.
No, you can say.
Thanksgiving plans just didn't go as planned this year.
It got complicated.
It's stressful.
Sophie, whose ass do I gotta beat? Give me their phone number. I will ruin their credit.
If you
Anyone
ask
else
mommy,
feel like bitchy, like Thanksgiving bitchy? Like
well,
it's
if you
coming
ask
up,
mommy,
like you
she'll
have stuff to
probably say
do.
mine, but it's okay.
I will never destroy your credit because you're a pox. You understand? You've got great credit. I can't ruin that.
If you could be, let me ask everybody in the chat, if you could be at the Four Seasons with your mom tomorrow in Florida, or you could.
Ooh, Florida? No. Nope.
Oh, she just said no.
Dude, that's where you go to get kidnapped. Don't go to Florida.
Experiencing like life things, feelings, emotions.
Nope.
You know.
Fuck your feelings. Don't go to Florida. Don't go to Florida.
Trust me,
Florida is home of fucking
when
feelings.
you guys are like Sophia
literally.
and Dorothy, she'll be wanting to go with you every fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Oh, but your mom is Miss Parks, though.
Oh, dude.
Go to Florida. Go to Florida.
No idea. I would take the umbilical cord, connect it back.
I would go to Florida for Miss Parks. I would go to Florida for Miss Parks.
I'd go to hell and back for Miss Parks.
Oh, Debbie, where do you live in Florida, lovey? Well, if just like the town, not your address, obviously. Don't drop the pin.
She's not going to give her whole address.
There's
this feels like a
for-
challenge, Adam. This feels like a challenge. Are you saying to give up now? This is not things I like to hear right at the holiday season. Adam drives Helen. Okay.
Adam, she loves this. Adam, she actually loves
I
this.
am like, we have family dynamics. There are emotions. Some run high, some run low. We know that Auntie's bitchy as hell, and we don't judge. Okay. This is a rough week, and all we are here to is to bring joy to others. And if you don't want to bring joy, Adam, and you're telling me to give up, I'm going to tell you this right the fuck now, Adam. I'm not the one. I'm never giving up. I'm not giving up for anything, for anyone. And if you don't like it, I got something right in my fucking pocket for you, Adam. And it's right there.
I just want to say, for the record, I give up.
Oh.
I give up. I'm not gonna. It's too much work. You're right, Adam. You know what? You're fucking right. I give up. I give up.
Just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
And
you're leaving tomorrow. You're leaving tomorrow, Toxie, early in the morning.
Yes, my flight is at 6 a.m.
Wait, you're really going to Florida for Thanksgiving?
Dude, she's always in a different state, dude.
Do you like Florida?
Loves.
Is it like?
I love. Well, I don't love.
Sophie's going upstairs. I love you.
Okay, bye, Sophie. Love your face, honey.
Have a good Thanksgiving, hon.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Call Auntie if you need me.
OB, the Florida you go to is not the Florida Miss Parks.
I don't go to Florida. I'm terrified.
The alligators, Miss Parks does not go near alligators.
I went to Jacksonville once on tour and saw someone egg a drag queen, and she almost killed that man. I'm not ever going back to Florida. Like, I saw her chase someone. She was wearing heels and she chased a guy going so fucking fast, threw a hamburger at his head. I'm not going back to fucking Florida. I know 6 kidnapped victims from Florida. I'm never going to Florida.
Well, I'm never alone, so there's that.
Yeah, that is cool. You go to the good Florida though. You go to like the beachy parts, right?
We go to the beach. Yeah, we like Fort Lauderdale, Miami. So,
ooh, are you Miami-ing? Are you Miami-ing for Thanksgiving?
We're Fort Lauderdale for Thanksgiving because
this feels very upper class.
Because my daughter wants to spend Thanksgiving with the boyfriend.
I'm telling you, gotta give me.
Tell us, talk shit.
Give me permission. I'll push the button.
She wants to have 5 Thanksgivings.
Wait, is
that she's having lunch with the family, and then she's going back to her dad's for dinner, and then dinner with it, or like a cake or something with the grandma.
Mazza would be a.
So
Mazza would love all that.
Wait, so cake with the grandma. 1, 2, 3 of them.
There's 3. She's going to 3 Thanksgivings with the boyfriend.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Who's the boyfriend? Is he a fucker or do we love him?
Nurse Kim, no.
We don't like him.
He's named after an Italian cartoon character. We don't
talk. Can we talk?
He's a bad news bear.
He literally sounds like a Chef Boyardee recipe. Like his name sounds.
What?
He's a fucking loser.
Miss Parks, go get some headphones so we can talk shit.
He's gonna give him the ginger.
We're talking the shit. She went upstairs. Sophie went upstairs.
You can see how dusty that is up there. It's really bothering me.
Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! Focus, Toxie.
I'm sorry.
If type 2 diabetes took a human form, it's all I'm saying. She's beautiful. Sophie's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Are you trying to say right now that he is a plus size man?
No, nope. I'm not saying that. I'm saying look at those extremities and you'd be fucking losing your shit.
Let me just fix it. Let me just say 2 things and it'll all make sense. Okay.
Lies.
She could have a Jason Kelsey or a Travis Kelsey, but she took a Buster Murdaugh.
Okay, I get it.
I
get that.
Okay.
That was 2 sentences and that completely summed it all up.
I'm shocked
right.
I was able to do that.
I'm more confused.
Yeah.
I'll show you Buster later and then you'll not Buster in your pants because
let me just I probably shouldn't say this. Yeah.
Say it.
Who did he murder? Did his family murder someone? You can tell me. I'll tell everyone.
They own.
What do they own?
They own a campground.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's like a townhome. No, it's disgusting. The rich people stop that.
Adam got a van.
I don't have anything. No.
First
I don't
of all,
have
Adam,
I don't have anything against the camping. I don't have anything against the camping.
I do. It's gross. Poop inside.
I'm not camping to me is a holiday inn with a black and white television. Okay.
Thank you. Which way do I point? Thank you.
I think
we
it
don't
sounds
need.
nice.
What?
I think I would. I don't know. I've never camped.
It's staying on Fremont Street when you could go to the Strip. It's just not. You don't.
Mr. Parks has ruined me forever with hotels. We like the Four Seasons.
Dude, is Mr. Parks shitting his pants about this?
He doesn't shit.
Or does he not care? He doesn't shit. That's right.
About Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Nah, he's like, because he was gonna come back here instead of being in Boston, and he's like, I'm like, let's just go to Florida. I'm like, she's not gonna be around. And then she goes back to her dad's for the weekend, for the next week because we share custody. So.
Listen, Chad, I grew up in a trailer. I'm never fucking going back. Do you understand? I don't and I don't go back to trailers.
I just wanted to tell you that isn't this a rich comment coming from Adam asking if it's a nice
with his new little RV that has insurance. Oh, he has insurance.
Quite rich from you there, Mr. Pensive Looker.
No, the thing that I find, what do I say, Jimmy?
Look at those eyeballs.
He plays competitive. The boyfriend plays competitive cornhole.
Jesus Christ.
Arrest him.
Are you sure he's not gay?
That is criminal.
For a gay guy. Are we positive? Because this sounds like everyone.
No, that is very bro. No.
She might be doing a favor. She might be doing him a solid.
Is it just me or do a lot of people do that? Like, I call it
cornholing? That is shit from here. Get her away from him.
Yeah.
Get her away from him. He's gonna end up making her hold snakes in church.
It's like that's a douchebag thing. I feel like
it's very. If you're in a league, that means that it's very frat adjacent. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
it's hippies who don't want to use their feet.
Shoot.
Well,
just saying, if you're not kicking the beanbag, what are we doing? Don't touch it.
His family owns a campground. His family owns a campground, and he is in a competitive beanbag tossing game. Okay, this lets us know everything we need to know, Poxy.
Yeah, he's gonna major in psychology, and he's gonna fail. It's gonna be bad. Or he's going to be a corrections officer.
He's going to major in football. He's going to major in football.
He is literally going to be the next class of Mass State Police, and we need to fucking run.
Dude, no, a corrections officer, dude, you fucking nailed it.
He's going to be a corrections officer, but that's after he fails at competitive ice hockey, basketball, lacrosse in some fucking in Denmark. And he's going to go slut it up over there while she waits for him. He's going to come back fatter. He's going to dump her.
She works 2 jobs. And you know what he's doing? He's in clubs and he's going to be in clubs. She's going to have children. And he's still going to say, Saturdays are for the bros. Okay. Exactly. But he doesn't go golfing. What does he do? He's still doing his bean toss. Okay. He's still tossing the beans and not in a good way.
You're going to have to let her go to California.
He doesn't lay the pipe well. We know that he knows nothing.
You got to send her to California alone with one of her closest, dearest friends. You're going to have to give her permission to explore until she lesbians.
Send her to Florida, man.
And he fucked around on her last year.
Yeah, he cheated on her.
And he's fucking
beautiful.
Disgusting.
He's really
like, he's gross. Like, he's gross. Like, you look at him
and
you're like, oh,
trouble
I bet
for ripping on this kid?
Who gives a fuck?
Okay.
Like, if you took your fingernail and scraped it against his skin like this, you'd have a film underneath.
Nope, this is all public with the 240 people joined us.
Well, okay, well, they don't want to hear all this anyway.
So pissed at Thanksgiving. Oh,
yeah.
Anywho.
He's gonna chew with his mouth open too. Oh, I can already tell.
How's she gonna handle that much tryptophan at her age? She's too young for that much. Tell her that it's about her health.
Turkey coma.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in one. But listen, a man that also is a philanderer at this age and that young, and I love the dumpster juice.
Well, he gives away money. That's nice.
Oh, he's a philanthropist. We love that.
Yeah.
Full ass stop. I love that.
The philanderer and
Full ass.
philanthropist.
Full
Yes,
ass stop.
love it.
Thank
And
you,
he's
dumpster juice.
dumpster juice, not a
Full ass.
cornhole fucker. Full ass.
Will you go?
fuck.
Can we screenshot this and send this to your daughter? I'm sure that this is going to be
Send
great.
it to the boyfriend's parents.
She's
We
going to go on
remind-
Geraldo in 10 years because
Oh,
he'll
that's
never
Can we
so
die.
talk about the
funny.
way he asked her to prom?
Dumpster
Can we
juice.
talk about the way he asked her to prom?
One more Sophie story, then we're moving on.
No,
Go.
we don't have to talk about it.
We are
These
not.
people, you're gonna have 3 people left in the chat.
I
Okay.
It
don't
is a
know. We
literal
don't need
Sophie's
women.
choice.
What-
It is a
let's-
literal Sophie's choice.
This is Sophie's choice. And I
Yes.
want to remind her that she is a strong and independent queen, okay? With a face like whoa and a body like ba-rum-ba-dum-bum. So she
Wait.
chooses.
Have
I
you
know.
tried offering her lots of money to leave him?
I'm not
That's
about
the first
it.
thing.
Because I was thinking about that the other day, and it's like if my parents were like, "Here's $100,000, leave any of my exes," I would have done it this time.
That's
If they
not
would
a
have
lot
offered
of
me
money to
100, I would have
purchase.
probably left any of them.
What'd you say, Ju?
That's not a lot of money for the party.
Did you say
like
Jew?
$100,000? What did you shake out an old couch? Get out of here.
Legit
What,
though,
bro?
have you tried? Can we offer her a little
Guys,
money?
this is very insensitive talk for the economy when I can barely afford my groceries for a family.
Well, this
of
is why
4.
it's capitalist America.
Oh, you get groceries?
Touche. And you know, your girl just needs to keep a side hustling.
I'm
And
not
I'm
mad at
not
anyone getting a
afraid
bag.
of selling pixelated pics. So can somebody tell me where to sell the feet? Because you
Yeah.
said I need
Yeah,
to
tell her,
pay
tell her,
you.
tell her.
Truck? I'm assuming he drives a truck, right? It's probably jacked up 8 inches because he's a fucking loser. Can we put Coke in it and then call the Massachusetts State Police and
We
say,
also
"Hey,
gotta ask Mrs. Parks her opinion of the night. Because
Yeah.
What night?
So, do you want to talk about Saturday?
what happened?"
Where are you
Saturday?
going? Why
Tell
Timmy?
us
Why,
everything.
why
Okay.
is
Yeah.
Timmy leaving?
Yeah, from your perspective. Because you said
Kim,
Timmy
you're
enters,
listening
and then
on
we got,
ears.
about a half hour ago we got sidetracked. You said
I'm
Timmy
sorry.
enters,
I'm
she
sorry.
left. No,
Okay.
it wasn't you. It was not.
All right, I'm gonna put my pearls
Oh,
on,
okay.
When
Timmy.
you put the pearls on, you have to smile.
Oh,
look
you're
how
so
shiny,
pretty.
lovely
I'm
this
clutching
is.
them,
Yes,
clutching my pearls, clutching
Clutching
the pearls. No, Saturday was lovely. It was,
Mhm.
but yes, we walk in. Well, we got there together. Well, I got
Mhm.
there a little before you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We all go in together, and it's an immediate barrage onto the people to my left and to my up here.
Mhm.
These
I was
two.
behind in an SUV. with
They were
sunglasses.
very, very popular. And I was snapping photos, thinking I was taking pictures with Kim and people she knew. And then it was a lovely night. And but like I kind of like I don't know, everybody kind of, there was a lot of people we had a very good table. Don't you think?
Well, we were like one of 2 creator tables.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay, that's why.
everybody
Yeah.
else was all the family and friends. So like
Right.
the inner those humans. So we thank God we knew each other because
Yeah.
if not,
That
I
was
would
it.
have just been taking photos with I would have been stuck in
You would have
photo
been-
land all night.
You couldn't get to the bar, you couldn't eat. No, but everybody was so lovely. Her friends and family were so lovely. It was so touching. Like her dad speaking was so like I
Oh.
like had just tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
And the thing like Karen spoke briefly. I mean, it was just very very touching. And then it was just a lovely night, and it was Jimmy did so great. Sorry. He got up, Auntie Deb got up and did
You can say
her,
Jimmy, I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry. Got up and
Fun.
did her skit, and she killed, right? I mean, like crushed.
You were the only one here that was there.
crushed.
Yeah, that's true.
Crushed.
Miss Parks, can I ask you a question real quick about it?
Yes.
Was there, and it's just a yes or no question. I realize it's a little controversial, but was there spinach dip?
There's no spinach.
There's no spinach. Okay, fair enough.
There's no
I mean, it's
spinach.
you would think, we're gonna. All right,
gotta say
all
it,
right.
though.
I thought they appreciaed you, but it's fine. What did
Homegirl
you think of
Roastmaster
Jimmy's?
5000, like literally about 70% of it was, where is she?
Kim wrote those
No.
jokes. No.
Yeah.
That
Miss Parks.
lady.
I was like, because I've never done stand-up. Never done a stand-up routine before. I always edit it. I write it and I edit it. So I was like, I'm gonna do a little like thing. I'm like, she's like, oh, perfect. She goes, like literally in an hour, in 1 hour, she goes, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna come out, you're gonna do this. And I wrote all these, she sent me pages. And she was like,
no, first, actually, you skipped an integral part of this story every time, and I'm being serious. Immediately, I messaged you and I said, are you going to do an impression of Judge Bev? Because that's what I assumed. And you said yes. And then when you said that, I went, oh, she has to roast people. Because that's what. So everybody fell in love with Judge Bev first, I think, and Jen McCabe second. And I was actually looking this up. Like, what's the consensus? I went back. I rewatched like 3 of your videos first. I said, who do they like the most? And I was like, I liked Matt McKay. I like the weird ones, but also Bev endearing. Everyone's favorite. So at that point, it's like, okay, they want Judge Bev. I wonder if that's where he's going. And if you would have said anything else, I would not have suggested the roast because I don't like implanting ideas in people's head. I don't even wear these. They don't have lenses. I don't like implanting ideas in people's heads.
oh, so I said roast?
Yeah, no. I just didn't want, if I didn't know what you had planned, but I was like, I don't want to change it with a suggestion, or you know what I mean? It's weird to me to offer something when someone might have a plan. So when you said, yeah, I'm gonna do Bev, then it was at that point I was like, you have to roast them because I picture her as a roaster. I picture Bev as the person who gets drunk. Are you gonna
hold on? Everything needs to pause. I'm so sorry. Everything needs to pause. Did you know this? I swear to God, I just saw it.
Who gives a fuck, Jimmy? Jesus Christ.
What? Kim,
Liv was just talking about her inspiration about your type 5, and you just stopped the fucking world for a McRib? Jesus Christ. Are you shitting me right now? We all have squirrels in our heads running around that have nowhere to go. I apologize to the government, to the United States government, because we literally went to school. We are educated humans, yet cannot continue a train of thought to save our souls. That was for a fucking McRib. If it was a fillet of fish, or if it was for fuck's sake, like they had a working flurry machine, maybe that would have made fucking sense.
What a McRib.
A McRib.
Uh-oh.
Psychotic.
No, trust me.
And now she left. Oh, good. She's back.
Trust me.
Oh, she has a fucking McRib in that bag.
If there's a Mc... If she pulls out a McRib.
I'm done. The stream ends now. This is it. I apologize.
In fact, you know what's really fucking funny? I'm so fucking fat. I just got this to hyperventilate so that when I hyperventilate before bed and have a panic attack because of my dreams, I can smell McRib.
Wait, did you really get one?
Yes, motherfucker. You think I didn't know the McRib was back?
Wait, we talked about this a few weeks ago. How someone played a joke on you about it. We talked about, wait, you said, remember someone played a joke on you about it and we said that's not funny?
2 hours ago, I found out the fucking McRib was back.
And you didn't call me?
Where did Kim go?
It's every man for himself, dude. I fucking let him down.
Every man for himself, huh?
Every man for when it's McRib season. I just had to make sure there were enough for me, and then I was going to tell you. I swear to God, I was going to tell you.
Okay.
That was real. It was a Nagel move of me. I'm sorry. It was very Julie Nagel of me. I should have shared with Baby Brian, and I didn't.
That was very Nagel of you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well.
So
I mean, I'm rich, but I'm not Nagel rich.
You're funny. So, can I ask you a question, Kim?
Yes.
Who do you think Karen Reed's favorite person was that was there that night?
Weird. You didn't watch Yale last night?
Creator.
Well, so clearly, Mr. Parks, you weren't in the stream last
I was
night.
in the stream last night. I was.
Well, I'm gonna do it again because I can't help myself. But how I perceived it, and do I know anything? No, I know shit about shit. But there was a electricity, if you will, between our homegirl, our best friend from out of town, Karen Reed, and our Auntie Deb.
Wait.
When they embraced, and I know that I've already said this before, guys, I apologize, but I heard Karen Reed 4 different times, not one, 1, 2, 3, 4, say to Jimmy, help Kimmy. No, she didn't say that. What she said was, I love you. And I was like, oh, this was me.
So
I fucking
sweet.
passed away. I blacked out. And I was like this. I was like, bitch. I wasn't like bitch. But I was like, Karen, look at what I was like, you and I, we could punch a proctor together. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, hey, 4th sip of the communion. We like you.
Oh, that's
But
right. The 4th
Jimmy-
sip of the communion. God,
Jimmy is the body of Christ. And it was palpable, babe. It was
very
like,
sweet.
to me, it was electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. And I loved it.
I think Jimmy might go straight.
He thought about
Considering.
it. He said he was like 100%. He was
Considering
like,
it.
if we're bumping uglies, he was ready.
Look, this is great and all,
No,
you
she was
guys,
lovely.
but look at the chat. Did you see what Dumpster Juice said?
No.
Fun fact. I'm shaking. My uncle invented the McRib.
He's so full of shit.
Yeah, people can say fucking anything online, OB.
My God.
I believe it.
Jesus
I believe it. I
fucking
believe
Christ, dude.
it. Dumpster Juice. Is Juice your last name? Is that your grandpa's last name? How do I?
No, his grandpa's last name is McRib, and his last
First
name
of all,
is
stop
Juice.
assuming gender, Nurse Kim. Rude. Dumpster, honey.
Oh.
Dumpster. Did your grandpa really invent the McRib? And if so, can you just slide a bitch's name?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay,
Google
now
his
you could have
bitches.
What
already
are we
Googled it.
Googling, Dumpster?
You could have
What are we
already
fucking
Googled it,
Googling
Dumpster.
over
You
here?
could have Googled it. I need
Dumpster's
pictures.
shit-faced, dude.
I need a baby
Shit-faced.
picture of you with a McRib on your head, or I'm not.
Email us immediately. Proof or it
You
didn't
still have the
happen.
patent? Do you get paid? Do you know what it is?
Timeline.
You know what?
You're
I'm
sweet.
so stupid. I just realized they're totally lying. Otherwise, their name would be Dumpster McRib. Fuck
No.
you. We're not gonna buy your bullshit.
Dumpster.
Everyone knows the McRib is named after the McRib dynasty. God, I'm sick of the trolls.
That is true. The dynasty. That is true.
Dwight
No, but
McRib
seriously,
invented.
if he did, that's pretty cool.
No, he
That
didn't,
is actually
dude.
really fucking cool. And I'd like his
Invented the
autograph.
McRib grandfather. It came out like 10 years ago.
10 years
The
ago. No,
McRib?
it was
No,
around
30
since I was
years
in high
ago,
school.
Kim.
Jimmy. No.
Time is a flat
Jimmy.
circle.
Jimmy, it was
It's
at
30
Space Jam.
fucking
You remember
years
where you were when Space Jam came out? The McRib was
1996.
right
Kurt
around
Cobain
there.
died. Selena
Are you
died. The
asking?
McRib came out in that order.
Selena.
Selena,
Quinceañera
Kurt
Perez.
McRib.
I don't know where I was when Space Jam came out. That's a basketball
Oh,
movie.
Jesus.
I was gay.
You
Space
didn't love the
Jam.
Lady Bunny?
Yeah, but it had the
Oh,
girl
Lola,
bunny.
that whore. I did like her because she was a whore.
Lola, that
Yeah.
whore.
Until she sits
Ooh.
on that carrot.
Bunny.
She.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
not
I don't care
appropriate.
at all about what you're saying. How about that?
Oh.
Veggie puns.
Oh, we get it. And this is Veggie Tales. Now, Pops, back to you. Tell us where were you when emotionally with the camaraderie of the creators? Who was your favorite creators out of besides us, right? This is
Yeah.
the truth. You have
What
to
did you
answer, and then
notice,
you
too?
need to tell us who was your favorite.
I loved first of all, everybody was so nice. Everybody was so nice. I didn't really get to talk to Turtle Boy. They were at a different table.
Oh yeah,
But I mean, him and Meredith seemed lovely. Like,
so lovely.
but
Meredith is.
but the Las Vegas cops were at our table. Just saying.
Oh, she did not watch the stream yesterday.
They were what? I did too watch them. I
She
did
did.
watch the stream. Absolutely. I love them. What are you talking about?
See, the thing
Oh,
about
Jimmy
Mrs.
fucked
Parks,
them all. He fucked like all 3 of the Las Vegas cops. They rammed his asshole. He's been at the doctor all morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think you watched it.
I know I did. Anyway,
Earmuffs, children. Earmuffs.
It was a freak off.
They were lovely. Melanie Little was really lovely. Who else was at our table? Mazza was really lovely. The Glairer was like he's Jimmy's biggest fan. Where'd you guys go? And yeah, I mean, they were all super nice. Everyone that was at our table.
Who was dressed weird for the occasion, Miss Parks? Like, who did you look at and you're like, why would you wear that? Aside from Aunt Deb.
I'm not.
That's a good question.
Okay, well, who did you look at and go, oh, wow, you look way hotter than I pictured? And you can't say Karen Reed. Everyone
Oh,
knows
that's
that.
a really
That's
good
a good
one.
question.
Who's hotter in real life?
You know who else was lovely? Was Richie from Microdots.
Is that your answer?
Lovely.
That's your answer. That's our
No, I'm just
answer.
kidding. No, he was lovely.
He wants to know if it's macro dots. You know.
Was Tom CPU hot? The chat wants to know. Did he look hot?
I don't remember meeting him.
No, it took too long. We know the answer. That was polite. We'll take it.
I don't remember meeting him.
I
No, but
wanna
the Las Vegas cops. I'm sorry.
No, you're perfect. You keep
Yeah.
going, Miss Fox. Tell me everything.
That shirt he was wearing. The one guy. I mean, they were both like busting out of their shirts.
Ooh, I have something. Speaking of both busting out of your shirt, I have something to put on. Bliv, this is for you. I just wanted to let you know that Stevie Irwin is in the chat, and his father is Steve Irwin, who was murdered by a crocodile. And he was, it's very sad. And do you remember Steve Irwin from the Animal Planet?
Yeah, absolutely.
His son is
I loved
Bob,
him.
and he was murdered by a stingray.
It was a stingray.
That's his nephew, I meant. I'm
That was
sorry.
Bindi.
No, Bindi and Bob. He's got 2 kids. He's got Bindi and Bob. And Bob is following in his footsteps. And he goes on the talk shows all the time. And he shows off all the animals.
That's
Is this
what
his
the mainstream
nephew?
media
Did you
wants
say-
this thing.
This is his nephew, and he talks like this.
Oh, I love
Wait,
it.
for real?
No, Bliv, I'm making it up like the fucking McRib.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's not real. Sorry,
You know what
Stevie
she just
Irwin.
figured out? Nebraska was a place.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
It's not. First of all, never been there. Can't prove it.
I totally believed.
Prove it.
oh my lord.
Warrant. Get a warrant and prove it.
Forget
Wait
it.
a minute. I feel bad now. I might have actually touched a nerve because he does have. He looks. If that is his picture, and it is not a.
If that's a real
yeah.
picture.
that's a painting.
Oh, that's.
Oh, is that him? I
That's
don't
a
like to
Jimmy-
talk
Jimmy
about
would-
it.
Crack that open and clean that out.
He said
Oh.
he
Let
didn't.
me look
Like,
into his eyes. Hold on. He does kind of look like Bob.
he does, doesn't he?
He looks like Bob. He looks like the son, but he also looks like Grayson Walla. And if he knows who that is, then I believe him.
He's definitely Australian. He has that Australian face.
Oh, he does have Australia. He has
An
Grayson
Australian
Walla
He has
face.
Australia
Grayson
face.
Walla face.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to put a shirt on. Keep talking, guys. I got a shirt.
Okay.
Remember?
Did you get a shirt
Look
the other
at
night?
Debbie. If that's him, I'm all in. Hell yeah, Debbie Blair. Hell yeah, girl. Ah. I will not share my free lifetime McDonald's with you, Kimberly Elizabeth. Oh, called her by her Irish Catholic dead name. Oh, shit. Dumpster Juice. Dumpster Leroy Juice. I'm going to need you to calm down. All right? I'm going to need you to chill a little bit. Look, Steve Irwin says, sup, playa. Sounds very Australian of you, hon.
Can I see the chat? I can't see it. Oh, I
You
can see the
can't
chat.
Stop saying hun.
Stevie, have you ever seen Ivan Milat, hun?
Are you on your phone, Parksy?
I am. I just
Okay.
realized I could see the chat.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna try.
Roxy would have had a way better time if she could see the chat. That's the best part. What is this? What do you got there? A laser?
Yeah, green one. I got it on Amazon. It was illegal.
Maddie, I totally believed her about Irwin too. Oh, you have the Cop Daddy shirt.
Okay.
I
So
love
How'd you get
it.
that?
huh?
How'd you get that?
How'd you
I
get
know
that?
it was
Kim?
on our table. So shut up. Let's talk all the shit.
She
This
got on the
is-
table.
You
we're
know that wasn't.
FaceTiming. What?
You just took it.
Well, yep, I did.
That was Karen's.
That was Karen's.
Shut the.
No, they
That was
brought
not
30.
Karen's.
No. They brought 30 of those to the
No,
fundraiser.
that's the one that guy knitted it himself for Karen.
No,
And she was asking for it at the end of the night, I heard.
No,
Yes.
he wasn't. Nope.
Stop it. Look it. But let me tell you guys
I swear on
something.
the McRib.
Look at it. Look at it.
I love it.
Look at it. And it's like, but here's the thing. Oh, I'm frozen. It's a medium. And we all know.
So you're gonna shame her for being a little bigger?
No, you.
Wow.
Are you
Wow.
slow? What
Wow,
I'm saying
please.
is that my left.
It's actually a grande.
It's a me.
Hate to be that guy.
Are you trying to tell me right now that I'm an extra large?
No,
Look
I'm
at you,
making a
perfect.
Starbucks joke because I'm a piece of shit.
I don't. I only shop at Dunkin' Donuts, bitch. So I don't know what a grande is.
Oh,
Look at it. Look at it. Oh, daddies. All right. Oh, that's my sweetheart. And we did have Mary Lou's though in Brockton.
And you know I had 2 Corollas.
Oh,
I do love Clearly Canadian. I do love Clearly Canadian.
Jimmy's in timeout.
I do love Clearly Canadian. I like that shirt though. No, that is a nice shirt.
Isn't it
I
that you
love
stole from
how-
Karen.
I love the shirt. I know
Thank
they
you.
said they had 30 of them, and I didn't. I mean,
29.
Now they have
What?
29.
You didn't grab one? Parks?
Mm-mm.
We gotta get Parks one. She wants one.
No, I don't need
Whoa.
one.
But
What is
Parks,
that,
but your
sparkly
family, the familial, the police and the
Yeah, I know, right?
that would be a nice shirt for
hey,
you.
stop outing Mrs. Parks.
I said this earlier, but even yeah. I have a doppelganger.
Almost. My old boss looks very old boss. That's
Similar.
nice, Miss Jessica. My old boss. Wow.
My old boss.
Very similar.
But
You're
you
way
are
prettier, and you're
way
not
prettier.
a she. Oh, so because she's flat
Well, thank you.
That's not. Wow.
Well, thank you. I was somebody's boss, several people's boss at one point, but I wasn't my,
Miss
that was
Parks
in the
has
front
in.
nine. That was
You
the
have
front
the
nine.
in, Miss Parks. You taught me how to book flights yesterday. I was panicking. I've been doing it wrong this
Dude,
whole
you
time.
book one?
Did you book your flights?
You book
I'm
one?
not going to talk
Where you
about it. I'm
going?
not going to talk about it. I'm not
Wait,
going
you
to
gotta
talk
tell
about
me
it.
the dates.
Shh.
Are you coming home or
Like you
here?
coming to your real home? You belong in this
I'll
fucking
do it.
state.
Listen
Do
to
it.
me.
Pick your
I'm
nose
not
and eat
going
it
to talk
immediately.
about my I
Done.
will.
I
A
dare you.
McBooger.
Kimberly Elizabeth.
I'm
Kimberly
Kimberly
Elizabeth.
Jean. Where's Kimberly Elizabeth?
Someone's calling you Kimberly. They're calling you by your government name in the
Kimberly
chat.
Elizabeth.
I
Your
am
government
Kimberly
dead
Jean, spelt like the Saint Jean d'Arc. Okay.
See, you're all
J.E.A..
doxing yourself. You're giving out your middle names now. This is crazy. Where's Uncle Francis? Get him
Marilyn
in here
Rosa
to give his
Parks.
social.
Yeah, what, this
Don't-
is like a Delighted Live with friends.
Nurse Kim, don't give out your middle name or your feet anymore, please.
Okay. Thank
Please.
you.
She's begging for someone to come show up so she can punch him right in the face.
I know.
Dude,
He's
she
punching
wants
him.
to
Oh,
legally be able
look
to
at
punch him.
my Mimi. Oh, Mimi, my sweetheart. I'm gonna put my my onesie pearls on just for you. Now, babes, let me tell you, we have to spill 2 incidences which we didn't spill. Wait, Mrs.
Okay.
Parks, what more would you love to tell us? Because I wanted to talk shit. Well, not talk shit, but talk lovey about the night before, and then Jimmy needs to do the next night because he went out and had a private supper.
Hi,
I
Kelly.
know. He did have a private supper.
And Jessica, don't be spilling my business of what I
Oh,
do.
is that Kelly Reed?
What I do with my GP.
Oh God,
Yes.
Kelly's here.
Kelly!
We've got to turn it off. We've got to
Kelly,
Kelly, there's only 30, there's only 29
There's-
shirts, and I need you not to judge me.
Kelly, she stole your cousin's shirt. That was just
She
for
stole
her.
the
made
shirt,
for her.
Kelly.
Well,
Yeah,
it
we
was
get-
on the table, and I think that it fell into my pocketbook. And if I would known who ridered it, I didn't mean to. Okay.
That's very Massachusetts of you.
Kelly,
No
would
case,
Karen ever eat a
no
McRib?
case.
Does she have thoughts
No,
on it?
Would never.
She would never eat a McRib. I think she's down to earth. I think
No.
she'd eat a McRib.
No.
Kelly
I
got a
think she did.
t-shirt too.
Oop,
Good.
just kidding. You guys suck. I win.
I don't think Kelly would have a McRib.
I think that Karen and Kelly would have a McRib. I think they spent their child. They're like, oh,
Karen might. I
fond
don't think.
memories
No,
of a
I think
McRib.
Kelly gets a 6-piece with sweet and sour.
First of all, you can't get
I
the
like a
McRib year round.
cheeseburger.
It's a summer food.
Double
and
or
winter
single?
food.
I like a single cheeseburger. And back in the olden days when I would love 2 cheeseburger meal, my
I love
favorite
Clearly
jam.
Canadian.
Look
What?
what Kelly Reed just said.
Karen loves
Whoa.
Clearly Canadian.
Where?
The best.
Where?
It's the best.
We've been
Well,
tell
What is
you
that?
tell
What
Karen
flavor?
that
What
I am
flavor?
single-handedly responsible for bringing it back. I started the petition and the
Wait.
Kickstarter to bring it back.
Are you
I gave you
serious?
$300. Yes.
Oh,
10
dude, what?
years
What?
ago.
Tell the story. Tell the
I
story.
got
Tell the story.
thousands
Tell the
of
whole
comics to
story.
sign it.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
I said, what happened
How
to
do I make
Clearly
you big?
Canadian? And I found out it was gone.
Yeah.
And then I wrote to them and I said, what the fuck? And then they go, thank you for writing to us. And we're undergoing a transition. And I was like, what? And then they basically were like, we're working on distribution and we don't have the bottling. And they basically said they were thinking of coming back. And then I was like, I will start a petition. And then I did. And then as a joke, I posted it on a couple places. And then I checked back 2 years later. It had a lot of signatures. And then they were doing a Kickstarter. And I was like, I'm going to give them money. And a bunch of us gave them money. And then we never got our pallets for it. And then years later, I got a notice saying, hey, we're sorry about that. We have your pallets. And also it's available at World Market now. And I went there and I bought Clearly Canadian and I drank it and I was very happy. And I went and looked and that Kickstarter did raise enough funds for that fucking shit. And also we got enough signatures. And also they said that they didn't know that people missed it.
I always.
And me and my roommate, Cody, at the time, gave them a lot of money. And then I got my ass kicked that year. So I couldn't follow up, which is why I never followed up on the pallet. It took like 2 or 3 years before I was able to confirm that the pallet order was received. Also, when I moved out of that house, I found out later that the neighbors did receive a pallet, and I did not realize how big a pallet was.
Pallets are huge.
So they got a lot of Clearly Canadians.
Huge.
So yeah. So my what is Clearly Canadian? Is that like a
Sparkling water.
sparkling
tears.
water? Gypsy tears.
Give them to me or I will take them from
They're
you.
so good. They used to have them like the 90s. They were just like really.
There's
sweet.
mountain
Good
blackberry.
question. How
raspberry.
do we make like, okay, instead of like when I go to the layout in the computer when it says that you can do the spotlight layout, but it only keeps putting me there. Why can't I spotlight you and then put everybody else on the like on the row on the side? Do you know?
Who
Sidebar?
Who are you asking?
Who you trying to put to the side?
Anybody who has a Streamyard, do you guys like how do you do the thing?
You just gotta what you want to pop yourself out, all of us out?
No. Like so, right? Watch when I do this. When I go boop, it boops me, but I don't want to be booped. I was thinking like whoever's talking, we can boop.
Hit
Like
'em in the
put
boop
them
chute.
bigger.
I don't know how
I
you
got
do.
so excited.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
The board. Oh,
Ah!
Jimmy got booped.
I'm both time. Yeah.
Phone in the car.
it. You look
I
so
love that so
cute.
Where can I? Yeah. I'm looking. Oh my god, this person riding their bike. and
Jimmy, help
downing a
Kimmy.
Well,
McRib.
Jimmy,
throwing
help
a McRib.
Kimmy.
Jimmy, help Kimmy.
Oh, Kimmy.
This is
Me, you
deluge.
fucker.
But
Okay.
the only other thing I will say about that night is that it was so lovely and it was really special and it was an honor to meet the Reeds and like Kelly's a boss, and like the love that family has and the support, and it was just really, it was like, it was a beautiful night, but it was like very, I felt very like happy and for like the fundraiser and the things they were doing, but I felt like it felt a little heavy the next day because I felt like it was all like, not that it's not real, because I understand like what's obviously like what's happening, and we're like all following it, and obviously like, I'm was there to be like supportive and to write a check, um but which I happily did, but it was just, the family is so beautiful, and we should all be so lucky to have a family like that. So that's really my last comment about the evening.
Dude,
That
her
is-
dad dress is so good, and he made me cry. I
You,
watched very little of that speech, and I cried, and
Yeah,
that was
100%.
weird because I
You-
don't
well,
feel
you
emotional.
said, Ob, you said that like dads get you. Like there's something
Dads
about
fuck
when you
me
see
up,
a
dude.
dad getting emotional, you can't
If
handle
I
it.
see a dad cry, dude, I can name 3 true crime dads of victims that I can't watch them give a speech. I'm crying thinking about it. Karen Reed's dad.
And I love his turtleneck. He looked like, when I tell you
Ugh.
that him in that turtleneck, like when Mike Crawford was making fun of me, which I was 100% justified.
I love him.
So justified. Me sitting there like Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like I was such an oddball. And like, but then it was so good when I was able to meet Karen, and then I couldn't even, and Janet, her mother, is actually all of our Italian mothers. Okay. I can tell she cooks. She's joy. She is like gregarious. She is fun. She is an extrovert. Like queen, I get you. Chef's kiss. But are you kidding me? Mr. Reed? I was like, oh, don't make eye contact, because although he like makes the hair on my arms stand up with that speech, and like I know the love that he has poured into his family his whole entire life. You can see it. It was also like I was standing too close to the sun, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yes.
I was like, hello.
And maybe I'm getting too deep with it, but I do think a lot about when you see a really good dad and then he stands up and he's like, this is for the women. And he gives such a good, impactful speech. I always look at the wife, all right? Because if you see the wife and she's rolling her eyes like, oh, fucking bullshitter, it's like, oh, he must be bullshitting. But when you look at the woman and she's just not even looking at, she's just staring right at them, like it's that energy with those two. And it makes me think like it's gotta be, there are so many shit men in the world.
Yes.
To find one like him and lock it down, she's just as fucking brilliant, if not more. Like you really got to be a smart lady to lock that guy down early. And she did it. Whoo! What an icon.
And went the distance, baby. Like,
oh my,
and made it down early and long.
She made a Karen that convinced the world to side with a Karen in a time when Karens were taking mad heat.
In 2024?
In 2024.
2020. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Whenever.
23, but I'm just saying in the year of our Lord, 2024, and we are full-blown Karen lovers.
He actually kind of got rid of that stereotype of the name.
Like, she did. That's what I'm saying. I don't call people Karen anymore because I'm like,
thought about that.
You wish.
Karen, I immediately that comes to my brain is a badass. So now if I'm talking about a beta ace, I can't. It just makes no sense. You can't say it anymore. And if you
someone's like, "Oh, stop being a Karen," I'm like, "Wait, what happened? Wait, what's going on?" Like, it's not. I'm not like, "Oh yeah."
Ooh, here's a good question. What do you guys think is going to be the replacement for Karen?
Kimberly Elizabeth.
I need a moment. I need a moment. I'm popping out for 1 second. Bring me back in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go hit a hole in the wall. Because of what that guy did.
A glory hole? What?
Did somebody
Probably,
just say
dude,
something?
She is a gay man.
Wait a minute. What do you?
So Pox, what else? What else was your Pox? Tell us. What else did you experience, or do you have any final thoughts?
No, I don't thought it was a really beautiful evening, and it
So
was
you do.
lovely.
So you do have a final thought.
Yeah, it was really a beautiful evening, and thank you for inviting me as your guest. And yeah, it was like a room filled with like positivity and love. And I think it was also good to see, especially since like there was all this nonsense, like with all the creators, and not all the creators, but Kim, all too well, right? Like what happened the last few weeks.
What happened?
It was
I don't know. I can't recall. I'm sorry.
I don't know what we're talking about, but I think it was like great to have everybody in the same room, and like,
yeah,
like just saying positive things about each other in the same room. Like, not that anybody heard it other than the people in that room, but it just made me feel good, like as a person, as like part of the group that is supportive of like the movement. It felt good to be there, and to see like the other creators like complimenting each other and getting along, and like people who have maybe said
the regular, right? Like that is
right.
just a regular thing that you wouldn't you wouldn't expect to see anything otherwise, right? But at the end of the day, because of what had precipitated before, then it got a little like shaky, a little hairy. So yeah, no, that's absolutely right, Mrs. Parks. I totally agree.
So that was nice and refreshing as well. So, but no, it was a really special night. So,
and you're a really special lady, and we love your face.
Oh, I love your face. Thank you for having me on this evening.
Absolutely. Do you want to leave, or
are you leaving? Does that mean you're going?
Are you leaving?
Oh yeah, she wants to go.
Pack. I do have to go pack. I literally
That
planned
means
this
you got to go
today.
hop on Mr. Parks. That's that.
Yeah, go give that man his money. His money's worth for going.
I wish I could and spit him out. Come on, Miss Parks.
I'm not in Massachusetts anymore, kids.
What was the
DMJ for you?
What
was the history hyenas that you texted me? I can't remember the quote now. Cracked them
open and cleaned them out. Yeah,
cracked them open. You're about to go crack them open and clean them out.
Dude,
go do it.
That was like when you guys said that at that moment, and he could hear it.
Who did I say that to? Who did we say?
To Jimmy the other night in the Jeep.
Stop taking all the Xanax before you drink and go to bed, okay? Jesus Christ, dude. You're worse than fucking Uncle Frank. Oh
the best was that night when we called her. Remember when we called her and she was on the floor and we were like, get up, Miss
Parks. Remember? And then she's like, I'm so sorry. Like, Mrs. Parks, we made you come in and talk to us. She's like, what did I say? Were we live? We're like, Mrs. Parks, no, hon.
That was my birthday.
That was your birthday. That was her birthday.
Oh my God, dude.
That was messy.
Fucking useless.
And he took her out and they had drinks. They had fancy drinks and they were cute. And she got home and she looked all cute and she called us. She's like, it's my birthday.
She's like, wait, what do you guys have to tell me? She's like laying down and like going over. She's like, are we
What are you guys doing? It was so cute. I was like,
oh my God. The next day, the barrage of nervous texts that we got.
It was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Bad. You were the most entertaining person ever. You were
saying, you went on an apology tour. You don't ever have to go on an apology.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Daily.
Don't apologize.
No one likes a drunk Parksy. Well, I'm not.
We love drunk.
I'm a fun drunk.
You are the only fun drunk.
Okay, and on that note, Parksy, you go and pack it up and go.
I will.
Pack it in. Love you, babe.
Love your faces. Thank you.
Go get it in, Parks.
Jemmy.
Poor Mrs. Parks.
Oh, our sweetheart.
She wants her Thanksgiving to work out, and I want it to work out for her. So I'm gonna pray.
Yes.
She wants her turkey.
I'm taking up praying.
Let us pray.
Dude, I would like, yeah.
I've started praying.
I think you should.
You heard it here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because Dudy Ron got cancer, so I said I will pray, and I've been praying.
Wait, did you really start praying because he got cancer?
Yes.
Oh,
And
I love
I
that.
realized that sometimes when I curse during my prayers, they come true.
Nurse Kim, do you curse during your prayers?
I do not, because I'm Catholic.
Well, I mean, I'm
sometimes at the end of the day, if I have a nursey cursy day and I feel bad about myself, I have thoughts about putting soap in my mouth.
But the priests put their soap in a couple of things. You know what I mean? So
you
it's
can't
like,
tell that the Massachusetts old school Catholics will say those priests.
Well, you can say a bad word. Christ knows my heart.
They were fine.
Christ does. And
I've also been talking to the Jews.
Go ahead, Kim. Take her to church.
Christ is risen. Christ will come again. And when I tell you this, you little shitty bitch,
like sourdough bread,
that is your name. What I am going to tell you right now is that if you put the power of prayer and just ask God, because here's what it is. I am the character anxiety from Inside Out too. Okay. I live on that as baseline setting. But when I try to say, please, God, don't let me be so worried, because worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you busy, but gets you nowhere. Right? Mm-hmm. Does it help me? Absolutely not. But what it does is it reminds me, and I can logically say that.
Wait, what do you mean it doesn't?
The worry, it doesn't help me at all.
It does.
No.
It absolutely does. No. You say it doesn't, but here's the thing: when people are, it's about your brain. You've conditioned your brain,
worry.
right?
Just debilitating worry.
I have debilitating
worry.
Well, then that means it's not going to go away. The question isn't, does it get rid of it?
Doesn't help. Doesn't help her though. Doesn't help her in her life.
Help.
But the power of Christ compels me. I'll tell you that.
But see, I think that being compelled to is a sign that it helps, because it has become something. Think about it this way. Because here's the thing. I don't believe in any of that shit, but I did start praying.
Anxiety or the Lord?
The Lord. But I did start praying because of Dudy Ron. So I'm trying to get back into spirituality, right? Okay. So I'm like thinking about it a lot. And the way I figure it is we've conditioned our brains to always have a crutch.
She's got his palms.
I see your leaf. So we've conditioned our brains, right, to do things that soothe us and comfort us as a part of repetition. Mm-hmm. Now, most people, and this is a positive thing, most people choose drugs, alcohol, doing things like harming other people or even harming themselves, or maybe like they'll speed because they're mad. They'll speed down the road, put everyone's life in danger. They'll drunk drive, they'll do things that are just, they know it's not good. They know you shouldn't do it, and they do it anyway. And I think that prayer is one of the few things in the world that you can do that is not hurting anybody. And it's a soothing, conditioning mechanism. And you choose to do it. And no matter what other people say about it, if you have faith, it won't matter. You won't care. It's not about them. It's about your walk with your God, right?
Of course.
So I will never shit on prayer. I'm one of those people, like, I will never shit on it, or people who have faith or into religion, because it is by far one of the healthiest things that you can do in lieu of something that other people would use, because people go to God for comfort, or they pray for comfort. They're usually asking for something because they're going through a rough time, or they're thanking. They're thanking for helping, right? Yeah. So either of those are a positive thing, because you are putting it in the hands of someone that's not like, you're not telling all your shit to your friend and giving them anxiety. You're not worrying about it internally and thinking about it too much. You're giving it up to God. And a lot of people think, that's stupid, because that's putting it all in God's. No, it's just your vocal. That's where you're releasing it. And the Jaws do something very similar, where you write down your problems on a piece of paper and you throw it in a fucking duck pond. And there's all these different religions that do versions of that.
It's duck pond?
Ducks are turtles. I can't remember, but either way, it's something that my aunt taught me. But I remember, like, It's true though. Like I remember growing up and seeing kids struggle with their faith because I was in a lot of religions, and it was crazy to me because they all have the same recipe.
Yes.
It's just that, like they all have rice, but
Different
some of them have
seasoning.
jasmine.
Yes.
Indian, yeah, they're all different. If you think about it, the Buddha's all about reaching enlightenment, right? You have to be a student and a teacher. You have to be a prophet and a layman. You have to be rich, poor. You have to be hungry. You have to have wealth and prosperity. So until you've experienced all of that, yeah. And then what do we have in people who are atheists or Western philosophy? You have Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's the exact same fucking thing in a triangle. And then you read self-enlightenment, right? Which is just self-actualization, same thing. And then you have the same thing in the Quran. The Bhagavad Gita explains all of it. Psalm, fucking every book of every Bible. There's NIV, there's the King James, or you could throw Toby in there.
It's all a big
it's all
wheel.
the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. And so if you just see it for what it is,
why
as a metaphor for how to be
why
good.
of Dudy Ron?
What
about Dudy
Why
Ron?
did I start? Well, he got cancer and he asked for prayer. And here's the thing I see all day, because I'm a comic and because like I come from a conservative family and I'm the most liberal on earth in my whole family. And like, it's wild because like I've seen people scream on the internet, like they get in fights with everyone. It's usually like, yeah, it's a liberal hippie, whatever. But they get in fights with people over like, I'll pray for you or pray for us. Like prayer isn't going to fucking. And my family was in a mass shooting and they built guns. So for them to like see people shot at and die and be shot at, and to also be proponents of the exact weapons that killed 30 people in my town, and then to see them say thank you for your prayers, but to also see people go, that's not going to help solve the it finally made me see like both sides of it. And it's like, oh my God, some of these people, they're never gonna, like, we've all been through trauma. This is a different level of trauma for them, that they're either going to cling to their Bible or their gun or both, or they're going to reject it. It's usually one way or the other. I can't in good conscience, faith, call it what, I can't tell them how to cope. I can't do that. Like, it's just not right.
Well, and it's
all unethical. It's immoral.
Right. No, but it's
harmless.
You're so right though, Obi, because it's like, and I know that there has been a shift, and especially in my lifetime, I will say this, there are people that I have grown up with personally. And if for us, I think that there was a huge, if you're a millennial, then damn right well that like a lot of our generation was lost to opiates, right? It was like gone. They were gone. And it was like your friends. Yes. And like that was AIDS. Yes. Like absolutely.
I was on the cusp of like having friends who died. My first job at Starbucks, the first time I worked there, I had 2 coworkers have to go get AIDS cocktails every day. Like, imagine it's like dialysis. Uncle Frank over in dialysis, like how it's like hours long and you have to go there. In San Antonio, they'd have to go wait in a line to get the medication, and then the insurance doesn't cover it, so you have to go over here, and then you have to get your T cells or your white cells checked, and then you have to go here. And it was like all day traveling to go get their pills so they can live. It's really weird to think about how like shitty it was for them.
We're very deep right now. Sorry, let's this is very, very heavy, and we apologize. I'm breaking from regularly scheduled programming, but it was very
a good question though.
It was like, so good. And you are this question, or this for you though, I love Amy's positive pathways. Are you in the and she's calling you shitney? Oh, that's hilarious. This is
I put offensive.
But are you in the behavioral health field? You are very insightful, and you are our insightful queen.
Thank you.
You are the smartest and the prettiest, and you know all the things. Like you're a jack of all trade. You know things about everything.
I counted my jobs the other day.
I didn't say the smartest and prettiest cousin, Jimmy.
Did everyone else see?
What?
I didn't say the smartest and prettiest cousin. I didn't say that. I said she is the smartest and prettiest.
I see you now. Now I know. Now I see. I see you now.
Okay.
Now I have to know. Now I
Okay.
got you now. I
Well,
got
you know what? She just
I
talked to
figured
me
you out.
about Jesus and religion, and she just
out.
talked to me about the medical tragedies in 12 minutes and wrapped up the U.S. economy. Okay, I say OB for president, and she may heal America, babe.
I don't want that responsibility. That's
not a
nothing.
bit.
Stop putting responsibility on people, Kim.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
No.
I'll just fuck directly off.
We need a woman, but it's not me. We need a woman, but it's not me. We need somebody who has
Put the wig
really
on.
good war
wig?
experience. What?
Yes. Put your wig on. I want to. Who were you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Could you
No.
could you phone a friend?
Oh,
I'd
and the
to do that.
answer is no. I just took a lot of abnormal psych courses, and then, well, I guess I took behavioral analysis. I took like 4 classes through in college through the program that was like, it was actually a criminal justice program, but it's to get my PI license. And I just wanted that background in addition to the abnormal psych background. But I went to college for journalism and Western philosophy the first time around with a minor in macroeconomics. And then the second time around, which was after I graduated almost 20 years later, was criminology and criminal justice in general. But behavioral analysis is, I've read all the books by John Douglas and Ann, and I spent a lot of time thinking about, well, let me be honest with you. Your dad, Uncle Bob, took a lot of DMT in his mid-20s and thought about a lot of shit, and then did it again a few years ago and said, I'm done opening my third eye because I figured some shit out. And
So
that's
do you
just
not recommend ayahuasca in Mexico?
Well, okay, not in Mexico. Also, don't go to Mexico. Okay, I have family along the border, and I'm not going to say who, but I have a relative who ran for mayor in a border town, almost won. He's been on city council.
Say it.
They
Say their names.
they
Say it.
they cut a guy's fucking head off and fucking bowled with it and took a picture and sent it to him. And they're like, "We know where you live. Don't run for this off." And like, they don't fuck around. We couldn't go to one of my auntie's funerals because here's the thing, lots of Jews and Mormons from Nuevo Laredo all the way down the Rio Grande Valley, lots of them.
So don't go to the Jews and Mormons. Nice.
It's all the Romneys and then a lot of Jewish cemeteries. So people in South Texas will often go get buried. Jewish people will get buried with their families, and they happen to have bought a lot of land just like the Mormons did down there. So the police station's right next to the cemetery, and someone threw a fucking grenade in it the day of the funeral, so we couldn't go. And that was like 15 years ago. It has gotten so bad right across the border. Everybody thinks like it's the people crossing over, like that whole situation, they're getting fucked over, but like it's bad. It's people are getting, my old roommate never came back. Carl, he's missing. Carl Wiegand, he's been missing since 2012. The cartel, I think, put him in a pit with 72 people and cut his hat off. And my old roommate, his girlfriend, was just tired of IDing bodies because a lot of them have the same tattoos. It's so fucking, don't go to Mexico. The tourist attraction areas are getting shot up.
Where can you do ayahuasca then?
In America, just get wormwood and grow it. And also, I drank ayahuasca when I was 22, and I played the banjo perfectly, and I had never played it before. That was the one instrument I couldn't do. I can play. I went to music school, and I played a lot of instruments growing up. I couldn't play banjo, ever. I can't finger pick with my pinky resting. And I have film of me, and I was just like, oh, I fucking know it now. And then it just went away.
Oh.
I couldn't remember after that.
It opened, and then the Lord giveth, and then he taketh away. But truth be told, we are only using 18% of our brains at max capacity. So we have 70.
Yeah, and you're using half at a time.
Yeah, we have like
one hemisphere left. But when you're on that shit, you're using both. But I'm not encouraging drug use. But it's a psychoactive. It's from the earth, man. But like DMT lasts like 20 minutes, then you go to work. And you feel great.
McConaughey would say, all right.
I've seen him in person so many times. He slapped a couple of waitresses' asses in Nevermind, and I was really upset about that. I used to walk by just like, come on, dude. Nothing.
I heard he
Nothing.
smells.
No,
What?
he doesn't smell. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston fucking stink, but he doesn't stink.
They're not together
As
anymore.
he smells nice.
I heard he doesn't. I'm just a rumor.
No, he smells fine. He smells incredible.
Really?
Yeah, Lance Armstrong stinks. And his little kids are
Really?
shit birds. Yeah, his
Oh, the
kids are
biker?
assholes. Huh?
He smells?
Who?
The biker one?
Jesse James?
Who said that?
His house smells because he has all these fucking pit bulls and they run the house and they attack his new wife. He dumped Sandy Bullock. I'm against him, dude.
Word. How do you
Oh,
dump
my
Sandy Bullock?
lord.
Dude,
All right.
remember in Miss Congeniality 2 when she's like, if I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. And she's boxing with the worst form. She's like calling fucking Albert in the bathroom. Just like,
Dude, can we play lo-fi?
Yes, dude.
Please, can you put it on?
Yeah.
I need it.
Where does it live?
Yeah, can you give
In
it to
my
Kim?
ass. What?
Give it to Kimmy.
Give it to Kimmy.
Give
I'll
it to
send you a link.
Kimmy.
And I'll send you the MP3 so you could just have it. I thought you
Yeah, I want it too. We all want it.
Where is it? We've got a lo-fi and then low.
Can I make you? Can you give me like? Can you give me like the holiday, like a week, and let me make you? I'll send you just a song, but can I also make you like a custom intro video intro with it?
Dude,
you
you
just
need
trust
to send
me
her.
or treat?
You need to send her a box. You need to get one of Obi's boxes.
I was
Dude,
gonna ask
so
her, but I
bad,
didn't
you
want to
would
be
shit.
invasive.
Dude,
Dude,
shit.
I make custom boxes for people.
You have no fucking idea, dude, about her box. You have no.
I was thinking of starting a thing. I did it for one of my old jobs. I just
lo-fi.
worked with a bunch of incel dudes that didn't know how to shop.
Lo-fi.
And they would be like, help me make a box for my girlfriend or my mom. And so I just would make a personality profile and then I make you a box.
She's so good at it.
Where
It's
does
like
it
It's
disgusting.
just all kinds of shit. Let me see.
Oh,
All
I
right.
love a box.
Dude, let's all glasses and then just jam to the lo-fi.
It's MC Lunchbox with 2 X's, and this is my boyfriend.
What's this bitch looking at? The fuck is this bitch looking at?
I
opening
have legal rights, and I'm gonna make him.
He said He said you could totally have. He's like, give it to her. His Bop It freestyle from 14 years ago.
Where did you send it to me, Obi? Or you didn't send it to me?
I don't know. I've been ripping God's butts.
Yeah, you are.
I've been ripping God butts. I have dry mouth.
That's okay. Drink a little of your Canada, and then I'm gonna do the YouTubies, and then I'm gonna. Oh no, not Tubi.
Can I show you something real quick before that? It's just. Will you just play this video? It's not gonna get you in any trouble. It's totally harmless. I just think it'll make you laugh, Nurse Kim.
Okay.
Here.
Oh wait, is it what you made?
No, this is what my boyfriend made.
Oh.
It's one of them, and then I'm sending lo-fi.
Dude, OB made a 13-minute video of like all the fucked up shit me and her do.
Where is
none of it?
Did you send it to?
It's in private chat on here.
Oh, it's on the thingy thing. Oh, perfect. Oh, I can do this.
The
Because
beginning
I
of
thought
that
I needed
video
to open a thing.
where Tristan is dancing and you're like speaking about like what he's doing in the dance and like you make the dance go exactly to the words is genius. Dude, I watched that like 8 fucking times. That's so good.
Here's Lo-Fi Tal Jams is the second link, and the first link is Gay Kane. It's there's a wrestler named Kane. He's the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee now. He used to be Isaac Yankem in the WWF. Anyway, he's Undertaker's brother in kayfabe, and their family died in a fire, but it was them who did it. They're like the Menendez brothers. They're the Menendez brothers of wrestling, but if they had a fat guy following them around going, ooh. Anyway, Paul Bearer. Yeah, Percy Pringle, best guy ever from Texas. Very fat. Well, take off. Anyway, yeah, Kane, he retired, and now everybody does knockoff characters of him in indie wrestling. There's Cocaine, and that's an all-white version of Kane, same mask, and he spits coke at people. Yeah, there's Coke, and he goes, Fah! And then he goes crazy and fucking Ultimate Warriors him. And then there's Blue Kane, and then Candy Kane, and now there's Gay Kane.
When's Lo-Fi coming? Because I gotta pee.
I sent them both to Nurse Kim.
Hold on, I'm trying to split the screen. I am on the
desktop. You gotta figure the computer. It's the
computer.
Help Livy.
Is
Help
it in kids?
Hold,
Is it
please.
injured? Is
Oh,
my toes
what have they
injured?
done to you, my prince?
What have they
What?
done?
Oh, what a
We
long
know.
day at the
You've
factory.
been at the factory.
They work you so
It's
hard.
an internment camp.
Let me take the pain.
The
from my-
prince who was promised.
the
Do you
I
remember in
looked that up. I don't
Powder?
know what that meant. I looked that up
Do you guys
today.
remember the movie Powder and the guy, he
Of
looked like
course.
Moby and he touches the deer and he takes all its death pain away?
Yeah.
And
I
he
never
gives it
watched it 'cause
life.
it's depressing, but yeah.
I always think about that with Hugin. Like, I know that it's bullshit, but like, I kind of have to try to start believing in some shit because if something happens to him and I'm not able to touch him and transfer all my life force into him, I'm probably gonna Romeo and Juliet
Dude,
over
the
my dog.
minute I walk in the house, Jojo is
I'm fucking
pressing against my body, and I
tasty
have
cold
to
steel,
caress
dude.
and
I love
hold
that
and
dog.
let her know it's okay. You have
Yeah,
to
right?
hold the animals. You have to hold
Well,
the
I
animals.
hold the an. I hold it. First of all, he's not an animal. He's a baby boy, my little mama Hugin, and he's your Lord God.
You gotta hold
dog,
the
so
baby.
please respect. Also, I had to think about the power of prayer because it's like I have been worshiping my dog, so I have to pray to him. So, like,
It's a higher power.
you know, I'm trying my best to be a moon bitch. Okay, give me a moment, people.
I
Let
thought
me
you
try
said
to
there was
figure
no
this
moon.
shit out. There is no fucking moon.
Super moon. There's not even a weak moon.
How
bitch.
can we walk on it if it doesn't exist? There you go. How do you make it loud?
Is that Kane?
Oh, you got to turn. Yeah, it's gay Kane.
What makes him gay? His mouth is closed. How
He's
can he
in
be gay?
Rainbow. He's in Rainbow, and he's a gay wrestler, and he's called Gay Kane.
You can't glory hole in that mask.
Yeah, you can. And Dylan made a song for it.
Oh,
You could do anything in a mask. That's what Mick Foley said. You could rip a hole in that. You could rip a dick hole. Why
it
isn't it?
doesn't like it.
What doesn't?
Oh, you
no.
Toby.
Oh, you look at you, Kimmy.
Oh, Kimmy.
Kimmy.
It's got our private chat showing on the screen too. That's cool, Kim.
That's
Oh,
cool.
where is the
Oh, it shows where you talk all that shit about
It,
That's
myself.
all
says,
right.
it
We're
shows
good.
where you look.
No,
That's
there's
my
nothing
boy.
there. But where's his?
Did she?
Oh no, I
go up.
sent it to
Where's
you.
the
It's the
lo-fi?
second link. It's the
It's a
second
link.
link.
It's the second one. It's the blue
If you
link
go
in the
up,
chat.
go
I
up,
can't get it.
go up. There's
Go
gay
over
Kane.
to
Not
us.
gonna
Go,
work.
Just
come
go
into
to
the
the left,
Streamyard. Come back
Kim.
to us. Come back to the
Kimberly,
FaceTime. Come back
Kimberly
to the
Jean,
FaceTime.
Kimmy Jean.
Kimmy
Huh?
Jeans.
Was that my
Oh,
fire
I
alarm?
think it's here. Old loop.
What? You didn't go to the link though.
No.
It's on the link. If you just
Dude,
click
didn't you
the
see
second
didn't
link,
you see
look on the
yesterday?
I
left. Kim.
know. But it's
When I
not
asked her to
here.
make the Twitter thing big.
No.
You remember?
I don't know where he put
But
it.
it
I
won't
just
let
know that he
me.
look that link. That link.
No,
Oh
cancel.
no.
It's
Oh,
not going to allow
Kimmy.
me.
Wait,
You gotta walk
just
us through
copy that. Copy that. Hit right click and then hit copy. Or if you just go
Copy
to videos
that.
right there. Go to videos on his page. Go to videos. No. Unclick that.
Oh, it's in
Oh,
the
look, we can see all your history. All right, go to videos. Yeah, there. Go down. There it is. It's the third one. Wait, go back up. Go back up. It's right there. Is that it? Nope. That's the whole live. Nope. All right. Well, Kimmy, help Blivy. Yeah, that's the whole live. Why does he have that on his page? Oh, because I tagged him in it. Oh, I'm R-worded. Okay. Go down. Where is it? What the fuck did you put it, D? Go down. Where's Lo-Fi Town
Yes, we
Jam?
did, Jeanette. Yes, we did.
You
well,
can
no,
just
this is from 5 years ago. That's
Yeah,
not
why
right.
is it
Recently
doing-
uploaded.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Well, we can't
Go to
we can't
videos, go
lo-fi
to-
tonight.
If you just type in Lo-Fi Towel Jams,
Lo-fi.
Dude, it's also in the private chat in our Streamyard
There.
room. Just come back to the FaceTime.
yeah, it's also
right
in the private
here.
chat link.
Very
She's-
easy. She
she
made it
didn't
There it
very
is.
There it
easy.
is.
Okay.
There it
There
is.
it
There it
is.
is. There it is. And I put Steve Brule on it because he looks just like Grant.
We end on this note, my friends.
Yes.
Wait, I gotta turn it up. Sorry. Oh. This is the worst. Why is this doing it?
I don't know, but I'm looking at the comments and I'm laughing because I don't know the context. And I just saw Debbie Blair put shitty bitch LOL. What does this mean? You guys are hilarious. Soap on a rope. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dudy Ron did get good news from his second consultation. He's still got to go in, I think, for the chemo or something. He's got to get that stuff scraped off his schnoggin.
Hello? Hello? No.
Hello?
Yeah, no.
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm reading some of the comments.
I'm waiting for the lo-fi.
Oh, Lord. It's on.
Kimmy.
This is the best.
It's playing. We can't hear it.
Oh, yeah. The profound thing I wanted to end with, I forgot. I wanted to say, I just want to make it clear. I don't diss people for praying.
We can't.
I don't think that praying causes problems. I think religion.
Who are you, Deb?
I'm waiting for the lo-fi to start.
It's on.
We can't fucking hear
Yeah,
it,
I'm tripping out trying to figure out what Kim is doing. How are you doing this wrong, Kim?
Kim, we can't. You gotta include audio when you share the screen.
You're like my mother-in-law.
You gotta click on include audio. Take it down.
Legit. I know people who are like, I don't know how to turn on this iPad, so they never open it. It just stays in a box for years.
Come back to the
Are you that
FaceTime.
person, Kim?
Press the share screen. When you
How many
choose
remotes
this,
you have?
that's up. You have to click include
Gave up.
audio.
Hold on. Oh my Lord. Are you kidding me right now? I'm giving okay. Guys, I'd like you to go to this. Go to lo-fi. And this doesn't even make sense because I've been jamming out to it 110%.
It's really me. Guys, it's me.
Very loud. Positive pathways.
That's me.
Oh my God. Mick Foley is so sweet. I've met him quite a bit. I sent Uncle Frank a Mick Foley autographed.
You can't hear this.
No, hon. Obi, can't you do it?
Mm-mm.
You can't do it.
You can do it. Oh, I can play it and then share it. She just has to share it.
Thank
okay.
you.
Here you go.
Help out your cousin Kimmy, okay?
Not, I don't understand because I play it all the time.
Kimmy, delete that and bring it down to 3 of us. Look, check this out.
Yeah, delete it, bring it down to the 3, Kimmy.
Kimmy, let me help you, Kimmy.
I wanted to do a truth or dare.
Let me help. Here, Kimmy, I'm helping you. Here, click on that, Kimmy.
Wait,
see where it says.
I got my stuff. I wanted to do.
It won't let me.
Just hit that. There you go, honey. Now just.
Is it gonna play? I'm excited.
Now what do I do?
You relax.
Just chill, honey.
Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am.
What the fuck?
Ma'am.
It's not.
Can you hear it?
There's no sound.
That's assault, ma'am.
That's assault, ma'am.
What's going on here? What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck is happening? Who farted?
Ma'am.
Yeah.
You cannot.
That's not. Yeah.
Touch me like that. That's assault.
Is it? Let's see if it's everything. Let's see if it's everything, or if it's just that. Did he put up a video with no music?
Welcome to
Nope, it's
today's
everything.
No, I
episode
was
of
listening.
the
I can hear it,
Career
hon. I can
Conference
hear it.
podcast, where I sit down with the
I can hear it.
incredible
I
can hear
Anu
it. Yeah,
Villarosa,
I was waiting for it to
who
keep
is the
going. I could
current.
fucking hear it. I could fucking hear it.
Oh, could
That's
you
just
hear
so-
Nurse Kim?
Yeah, we all can hear it.
It's
We were
because
freaking
Nurse
out,
Kim
dude.
has her shit on mute. Nurse Kim has her shit on mute.
So I could hear it.
I could hear it too.
Yeah. So
Are you guys fucking with me?
no, can you just
Somebody
play it?
needs a Canada Dry. Somebody needs a Canada Dry and a nap.
Holy
And
shit!
a nap.
I can,
Because she's on another
I couldn't hear
planet. And she ate.
no, I think you guys are gaslighting me.
Time for
You guys
McRibs, children. And I'm
Go
quicker
get
than a
another
ray of
McRib.
light. Call me J-Lo.
Is it the way?
And-
Is it cerebral palsy? Oh no!
J-Lo's going
Is
to
it
jail.
garbage to it? Good night.
If you
J-Lo's going to
wanna
jail.
know if you're